All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Friday, February 23rd slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at our leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, it is 0-0, but that's probably just for another 45 seconds, minute and a half, because I did give out the Nets plus 2.5 against the Raptors. And as we are recording, that game has less than a minute and a half, 2 minutes left in the game. So it's going to be a loss. The Nets, they got their butts whooped. Fired coach's bump maybe doesn't apply in the NBA. Who really knows?
Yeah, and I am 0-0 right now. I'm going to be 1-0. The New York Knicks just finished up. They beat the 76ers 110-96. Kept 76ers under 100 points. The Knicks defense showed up, so a 1-0 day for myself on the game pick. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 right here. That's because I gave out Colin Sexton to go over 28.5 PRAs going up against the Hornets. And it looks like that game is about halfway through the first quarter. And it looks like Colin Sexton, 9 points, 3 assists. So doing very good so far. So shout out Sexton.
Yeah, and I gave out CJ McCollum to go over 3.5 made threes. It came out at plus money at plus 130. I know he made 3 at the half. I'm looking at the score. There's no box score for some reason on my screen, Trey. If you could assist me with that, maybe he's hit the 4 threes.
3 for 6 still.
3 for 6. All right, he's 3 for 6 still. We need one more 3. Again, the second half just started, so hopefully he can't hit that for us. Trey, let's go to the group play from yesterday. We both gave out the Mavericks minus 2.5 at home going up against the Suns. The Suns right now down by 5 going into the fourth quarter. The Mavs up. I don't know why that says 0-1 there, but we are not 0-1. The game is not finished yet. But let's go to the group play for tomorrow. It's going to be a good game here. The Cavaliers going on the road to face off against the 76ers. The Cavaliers minus 4, over under 229.5. Have you start in this one?
Yeah, this game is going to be a very fun game to watch. It's kind of lost some of its luster, obviously, with Joel Embiid not playing, and that's going to make me want to go with the Cavs here, minus 4. Donovan Mitchell, he looks like he's on a mission right now. He wants the Cavs to have home court. I obviously don't think they're going to get the number 1 seed, but I think they could easily sneak their way into the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and that's going to bode well for the Cavaliers. And their team is honestly stacked. If we look at their starting lineup, their starting 5 with Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen, that might be the best starting 5 in the entire NBA, and their bench is nothing just to write off either. George Niang's on the bench, and with a couple other good players too. So I love the Cavs here in this game. I think they're going to travel to Philadelphia and walk out with a win. So give me the Cavs here minus 4.
Yeah, I'm with you. Cavs minus 4 is a play, even if they're on the road. 76ers, they didn't score 100 points against the Knicks. Cavaliers also coming off a loss. Orlando Magic. You know that song, Trey? Orlando Magic.
No.
Know that video? No?
Nope.
It's great. Every time the Magic wins, someone on the social media for the Magic just sends out a picture of everybody dancing to Orlando Magic. It's incredible to watch. I like the Cavs here. The tree's down low. They're going to get it done. No Joel Embiid. It's going to be a big problem for the 76ers. They've got to figure something out without Joel. They're not going to make the playoffs. So I like the Cavs there minus 4. Trey, let's go to the game picks for tomorrow for ourselves. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Miami Heat going up against New Orleans Pelicans game, and this is going to be a very entertaining game to watch. We have to expect this game to be a little bit of a smash mouth game, though. The Heat, they come this game with a 30-25 record. They're also 26-28-1 ATS. Miami, they are 15-12 on the road, though. They've been road warriors all season long. And the Pelicans, they entered this game with a 33-22 record, and they're 30-24-1 ATS. And New Orleans, they're also 16-10 at home this year. So they've been playing pretty good at home. But whenever we look at this matchup historically, it has been dominated by one team. Over the last 10 matchups between these two teams, the Heat, 9-1 straight up, 8-2 ATS against the Pelicans. And I expect that to continue here in this game. Game of the Heat, I'm going to take them here at plus 3.5. I love that we're getting points here in this game because the Heat, they are finally getting healthy. Jimmy Butler is back and in the lineup. Yes, Tyler Hero is questionable, but it does look like he's probably going to play with how this line is set. And even if he doesn't play, I like our odds with Bam and Jimmy because, like I said, over the last 10 games, that's all they've really needed to kind of put a stranglehold on the Pelicans. And whenever we factor in that the Pelicans, they live at the free throw line, it makes me love this play because the Heat, they foul the 4th least times per game in the entire NBA. So that plays right into our favor here. Give me the road team to keep this game competitive. I'm taking the Heat plus 3.5 against the Pelicans.
Yeah, Trey, I like the play there. For my play today, it's going to be the Milwaukee Bucks traveling to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to take the Bucks with the points, plus 4.5 on the road to cover the spread in the first game back for both of these teams. The last time that these teams played, the Minnesota Timberwolves went into Milwaukee, and they beat them pretty badly, winning that game by 24 points. I like Milwaukee here to return the favor in this game, and these teams have been very competitive against each other over the last 5 games. The Timberwolves have won 3 of the 5, and obviously the Bucks took the other 2. So I do think taking the points in a matchup like this with 2 very talented teams is the way to go. Again, both these teams, they did not play on Thursday, so it's going to be the first game back of the All-Star break. So there's really no way to expect how either side's going to come and perform after the All-Star break. But the Bucks, before the All-Star break ended, made the change to the head coaching spot to Doc Rivers. He has to be better from the All-Star break. He can't get any worse. The excuses he's been throwing around have been wild. He blamed time zones. He blamed travel. He blamed basically every other person besides himself for the really poor start to his tenure there with the Bucks. He said in a press conference that he would rather have took the job after the All-Star break, after he literally stole a head coach's job from underneath him. The man is a snake, but he did say he needed some time to adjust to the team. I think he has plenty of time now. He's adjusted to the team. I like the Bucks coming out of the All-Star break. I think they're going to make a big run and eventually probably be the NBA title favorite towards the end of the season. I like the way Damian Lillard was playing in the All-Star game. I'm going to touch on that in a little bit. And I do think Milwaukee knows they can't start slow to the All-Star break. They've been getting booed on their home court over the last couple games. Look for them to play a little bit more energized tonight. Give me the Bucks plus 4.5 on the road as they play. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about a guy that Bear loves to give out. Give me Steph Curry, but I'm going to be taking him to go over 10.5 RAs, rebounds plus assists versus the Hornets. I really love this over for Curry here in this game because we're going to see him make impact plays throughout this one, but I'm going to focus on just his rebounds plus assists here. That's because Curry, he loves playing against his hometown team, but whenever we filter that to whenever he plays at home against them, he piles up the stat sheet. Over his last 5 games at home versus the Hornets, Curry, he's averaging 7.2 assists and 5 rebounds per game. That comes out to 12.2 RAs per game, which is over this number. And whenever we look at how he was playing before the All-Star break, he was playing with some momentum behind him because over his last 5 games, Curry, he's averaging 7.8 assists and 5.2 rebounds per game. That comes out to 13 RAs, which is also over this number. Curry, I expect him to set the tone early and often, get his teammates involved, and crash the glass like he loves to do. Give me Steph Curry to go over 10.5 RAs versus the Hornets.
Yeah, I love the play there, Trey. For you, for my play today, I'm going to be looking at Damian Lillard to go over his total points going up against the Timberwolves. I don't think anybody's more upset with the way Lillard has been playing this season than he is. Everybody knew that it was going to take some time for him to adjust to his new team that he's on and how the offense is run, but he has had plenty of time to adjust, and it still just hasn't clicked yet for him. He was starting to gain a little bit of momentum going into the All-Star break. He had 24-plus points in 2 of the last 4 games, but we saw in the All-Star game exactly what he can do. He scored 39 points in the All-Star game. I know that nobody's playing defense, but it's the NBA. There isn't a whole lot of defense being played in the regular season anyway. I like his over points and threes in this game strictly because last season it did the same thing as this season. I looked at the people in three-point contests, and most of those guys came out in the first game last year and still shot double-digit threes like they were in the All-Star weekend. Lillard shot 23 three-point attempts in the All-Star game. Obviously, he was in the three-point contest. He won. And I think he comes out tonight and plays a little bit more loose than like he did in the All-Star weekend. I think this is the best version of Damian Lillard playing loose, playing his own ball. I'm going to take him to go over his points, man. Take a shot on Dame Lillard, take his threes, take his points against the Timberwolves as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went with the Heat plus 3.5 against the Pelicans. I expect them to come this game and win it. So I love that we're getting points there. They're just the better team, in my opinion, more well-rounded. Also going with Steph Curry over 10.5 RAs versus the Hornets. Steph Curry against his hometown team at home. I feel like he's going to try to get his teammates involved first game out of the All-Star break. So he's going to be looking to dish out sometimes.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bucks plus 4.5 against the Timberwolves on the road. Again, both teams we haven't seen yet out of the All-Star break. Who knows what's going to happen? I like the Bucks, though, with the points. Both good teams. And then Lillard over his total points. He was shooting like a madman in the All-Star weekend. I think that continues coming out of the All-Star weekend. Give me Damian Lillard over his total points as the play there. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Friday, February 23rd slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. Also, join us Friday. I keep forgetting. Join us Friday, 7 p.m. We're going to be breaking down all kinds of college basketball games. Join us over there. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans minus 2.5, the Heat minus 5, Quinnipiac minus 4.5, and Wisconsin minus 10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is pros versus Joes, which is the game called. But you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. Whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,